Hi everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today we're talking about Swiss chard, and I have a list of tips and ideas for using Swiss chard. So if you're new to using it, you're not sure what to do with it, hopefully this will help you out. Or if you're looking for some new recipe ideas, hopefully this will be a bullseye for you. Now this list is kind of long, so I broke it up into two parts. This is part one. I will have a link to the part two video below in the description box. Be sure to watch that so you get the whole list. Now if you're new to Swiss chard, you've never eaten it before, it's often compared with spinach. It kind of has an earthy, somewhat bitter flavor when it's raw, slightly sweet, and a milder flavor when it's lightly cooked. You don't need to cook it to death. Try adding Swiss chard to soups and stews during the last 15 minutes or so of cooking, and it'll add some color and fiber and lots of nutritional value to your meal. Why not try adding some chopped Swiss chard to your favorite pasta dish? It can be tossed with hot, freshly cooked pasta, or if you prefer to cook it just a little more than that, you can add it to the pot of cooking pasta during the last few minutes, just toward the end of the cooking. Drain it along with the pasta for an easy, nutritionally packed meal. Why not add Swiss chard in layers of your next lasagna? Try adding some young, small Swiss chard leaves to a tossed green salad. The leaves will taste similar to spinach. The stalks will be a little tougher, a little more like a tender celery. Try adding some Swiss chard leaves to sandwiches and wraps along with lettuce and other greens. Now the leaves of Swiss chard are tender, but they can be cooked very, very quickly like you would cook spinach. They can be briefly boiled, blanched, braised, sauteed, steamed, or stir-fried. Try adding some chopped Swiss chard along with fresh spinach to your favorite pizza. Just like spinach, when you cook Swiss chard, what looks to be like a lot of it when it's raw will turn out to cook down to a relatively small amount. So bear that in mind when you're preparing Swiss chard. If needed, you could combine it with another leafy green vegetable to help increase the amount, the volume of the cooked greens. Try adding some chopped Swiss chard to your next stir fry. That's it for part one. Stay tuned for part two and get the entire list that way. Take care. Bye for now.